Well, we started our business because we realised that having a family was really important to us, and having the flexibility to have our own hours, being able to travel the world and be able to do our business online and not be stuck in a bricks and mortar situation. And we decided that a bit of a change and looking after our own business would be far easier than trying to adhere to corporate rules and regulations and office hours. Probably for myself, I've gone into a finance business, and with the tourism and hospitality background, my husband convinced me that I could do something a little bit sideways to what I would normally do, and I did a certificate of finance and mortgage broking, and this year I'll be doing a diploma of finance and mortgage broking. So definitely a very different aspect of my career that I never thought I would take, but very glad that we've done. What has contributed to our success so far? I think just having the guts to go out and do it. Having a baby at the same time as starting your own business is a pretty daunting prospect, and having the support of my husband as well. I think, we talk about being real entrepreneur mums, but at the end of the day, I think a lot of family support, including our partners and our children, is really integral to being able to make our business successful. I joined Real Entrepreneur Mums because I was a very nervous entrepreneur, having had a baby very recently, and also having moved back from overseas to a city that wasn't my hometown was quite daunting as well. So I thought, right, well, it's time to network and get out there and meet some new people, and why not do it with like-minded mums who are running their own businesses. Being able to network is one of the fundamental reasons that I wanted to join a group of women. Support and knowing that there is an opportunity to broaden our network rather than just doing industry-led networking events. And you just never know where you're going to get, that next partnership from. And having already worked with a couple of the Real Entrepreneur Mums, it's been a wonderful investment to date. It's helped grow the business in the sense that we have been able to do things a little bit faster than I probably would have been able to do had I not joined the group. Being able to convince my husband and business partner that working with a creative agency and doing it, getting our business up to a professional level was something that we needed to take as our next steps forward in the business. And we have now just completed that, and I'm so incredibly proud of what we've created. And I think my husband has a newfound respect for what we're doing in our business. I think from personal experience, the opportunity to be able to network with mums, and I know we've got a couple of non-mums in the group as well, and it's probably really good for them to see what the challenges are that we face, which can also help them in their businesses and when dealing with their customers and mums specifically. And I think that it's a really interesting dynamic when you've got a child. As a first-time mum, I've certainly seen the corporate world in a different light. I have newfound respect for mums, and certainly women who are in the workforce still and trying to build a career to show their children one day that we can be just as good as anyone else at raising a family and running a business. Never stop learning. I think the most important thing you can do, and especially when my husband convinced me to do this and go into finance, was that just because you're getting older and you've got a career doesn't mean you can't change career paths or learn something new. And I've learnt so much about a topic that I never would have thought that I'd get into, and it's opened me up to a whole new world, especially from a networking point of view, and doing business with customers, and being able to help people, realise their dreams of owning homes and reinvesting and buying commercial property, and that gives us a lot of warmth that we've managed to help someone do that and progressing their own lives and building on their portfolios. It's actually pretty exciting right now. As I mentioned, we're relaunching a refreshed branding. So what that means for us in the future is that the world is our oyster. We're going to start nationally, but we hope to go global with the business one day. Our potential of growth is infinite. It's not just sort of a business that we do on the weekends or on the side. It is something that we have the opportunity to really grow. And starting in the Real Entrepreneur Mums network, I can see that can grow beyond our wildest dreams. I think the power and the energy every meeting that we have inspires me to smash our goals. If I might have had a week where it's been a bit tough, raising an infant, being able to attend a meeting and catch up with the girls and be inspired by everyone's stories, I know that we can every week regain that energy and really smash our goals from a weekly basis into the future goals of what we have for our business. I think you just got to go out there and do it. I've travelled the world, I've lived a lot overseas, and the biggest thing I've learned, not just from joining Real Entrepreneur Mums, but any foundation or networking or any group of people, you really have to put yourself out there, because what you put in is what you get out. And I think that even if you are shy or you feel like you're not really ready to take that step, that's the best time to do it, because you're putting yourself outside your comfort zone, and that's the best way to learn in business.